Good morning, YouTubers. I've got my lady Faith with me today. Yes, she is. I'm really proud of her. She's doing very good. Don't draw on my hand.
Yeah.
Anyway, she went to the UK. When did you go to the UK last?
Now in March.
She was going to stay with a friend and look for a job and stuff like that. And we bought her a car. We bought her a little car. I thought we'd just get a little car.
Xavier, I miss my car.
What was the car that we got you? Fiat Cinquecento or something?
No, it was a LX Picanto.
And I think we give something like 800 quid for the car. And they wanted £4,000 insurance.
That's not what I saw when I looked at it. I saw 30,000.
Oh, there was
upwards
all
between
insanity.
I saw
And they wonder why people drive around with no insurance in the UK.
Yeah, I saw upwards of 12,000 all the way up to...
And they said, have you got a full driving licence? Yeah, she passed the test. Is it UK or EU? She put EU. Oh, we want thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. And you think, honestly, people are just going to drive around with no insurance. That's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. And then people get nicked, and then people go to jail, and they have a criminal record, and then it all expands because everyone's greedy. And I foresee lots of problems ahead in the UK. I really do, because it's just got worse and worse and worse. I mean, they're taking away people's rights in the UK. It's like a big sausage, isn't it? And they're taking it away, slice by slice by slice, and people aren't noticing because nothing big is happening, no big changes are occurring, but they're taking it away slice by slice, and eventually they'll have the whole sausage and there's nothing you can do about it. Everything's gone up. Everything has gone up. The economy's going down. I think it's been forecast that the growth for this year is minus. It's going down. It's doing worse than ever with all the other countries, and it's only a matter of time before we lose Northern Ireland and Scotland, and the NHS implodes, and then the pound will go to parity with the euro, and then it'll go under the euro, and people will just be skint everywhere. And anyone that's in business in the UK that's making money and trading with the world, then it's in their interest, isn't it, to move to the EU, and then they're not going to face all the tax tariffs, are they, for living in the UK. But if you're still trading with the UK and you're servicing the UK, you'll be fine in the UK. You're just going to have to pay more for all the stuff that's being imported. Whereas Northern Ireland's got a good position at the moment because they're not in the EU, and it's like a stepping stone, isn't it? You know, they can get everything in from Southern Ireland, and then they can send it to. But it's headaches and paperwork. I wouldn't like to be living in the UK in this day and age, that's for sure. What do you think?
I don't know, I stopped listening halfway through. UK expensive, yes.
Well, she was born in Spain. She's got a British passport, so she can have a Spanish one if she wants one.
I can't find one.
Well, you just got a Spanish birth certificate. So
yeah, but do you know where the passport office is by chance? Because I don't.
What, in Spain?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard to find.
Yeah, well, we've been looking for 5 years, haven't we?
Have you? I haven't been looking.
You don't look for anything except for your tea when you want it. You don't even put your tea bags in the sink, in the bin. Put them in the sink. Every morning I wake up to, stop putting your tea bags in the sink. I can't even have a lay in because she wants to yell at you for your tea bags.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was going to start talking about prisons, but I'm going to do that on another video, not with Lady Faith in here. Have you ever been in prison, Lady Faith? Don't answer that. Yeah, it's a subject that people often avoid. And the people that do talk about prisons are people who don't know what they're talking about. So I am going to go do a live and talk about prisons.
I have, but I don't remember it.
It's not a subject most people want to talk about.
Well, it's my life, I get to choose, so...
What are you going to choose?
You asked me a question.
What was the question?
Have I ever been in prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember it.
She was a baby at the time. Boom. Right.
That's the only time I've physically been in a prison, but not convicted.
Yeah, I'm going to do a live. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it soon because there's lots of things that people bring up and talk about. Like there was this. Don't tickle me when I'm on the.
It's funny.
There was a lot of nonsense the other day about some rapist who decided he wanted to identify as a woman and then wanted to go to a women's prison. And people are outraged and jumping up and down and waving their fists because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Right now, if you're the governor of a women's prison and some rapist turns up dressed as a woman who's identifying as women, you're just going to put him in solitary confinement, okay? Doesn't matter whether he's in a men's prison or a women's prison, he's on his own in a box, right? That's how it is. People have got visions of this rapist running up and down a wing, raping everybody, and it's not going to happen. But the people who talk about this sort of thing have got no idea because they've never been in prison. They've never been involved with the prison service. They don't know shit about prisons, okay? And I can put a few people straight. So I'm going to do a live. I'm going to talk about prisons. So if you're an ex-policeman or an ex-prisoner or anything, then you've got some knowledge of prisons or you're just interested, then tune in to my live that I'm going to do soon. I don't know if I'm going to do it today or this evening. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going to do one in the near future. Thanks for watching.